Hello and welcome to another version of Table Talks and Stuff. My name is Philip DeFranco. This is where I talk to ladies about sex positions, and then they tell me how I have in fact not been giving women pleasure for years. Also, you join in on the conversation on reddit.com/r/SourceFed, as well as Twitter and Facebook using the hashtag Table Talk.
My name's Trisha Hirschberger.
Emily Newton. I like how you went from Cockney Gravedigger into like Howard Stern.
I don't know what's happening. This is my first day back from Vegas.
Why don't you just read a topic?
The fact that
Someone
like
else will think for you.
the fact that the bowl's not on fire yet. Victory.
That's good. Vegas!
Sam Caswell says, moon base or ocean floor colony, which would you rather live in? How would you escape when it inevitably came crashing down? Both are pretty hard to escape from.
Yeah, both are really hard to escape from.
'Cause
in a weird way, I want to say ocean floor.
Really?
Sounds crazy, because I get really like, well, it'd be the same thing essentially, but in Gravity, there was an anxiety in me that it wasn't normal.
Gravity was scary.
For that no sound. You know, like the sound of no sound. It really does a number on me where I'm like,
Really?
I need something. I need like.
But you're okay with underwater sound?
I'm okay with like, you know.
Is that real life underwater sound?
That's sonar.
how far down
That's
do you think you
cartoon
are
underwater
that you're just like
sound.
hearing dolphins?
We have dolphins in the tank by us. It's a colony.
I don't
There's
know,
a mer
man.
people. I'm excited about it. I have a
Mer
Triton.
people.
So
This
yeah,
is the
Lee's
scenario.
living in Atlanta.
Ocean floor, I'm living in Atlantis. There's one girl who has a gold face.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Is she a friend?
She's a real good friend.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought she was a bitch at first, but now we're close.
Good.
It's exciting.
You gotta watch out for them gold
You
faces.
really have to watch out for those gold faces.
Whoa.
But
And it's racist.
oh no.
Um,
To mermaids?
I'd ocean floor.
To gold facers.
Mermaids are
Sorry that I
notoriously
used that
assholes,
word.
actually. Mermaids are not, people are just
Oh yeah.
notorious assholes.
Not nice.
Not nice.
I'm gonna go with moon base. I just feel like it'd be beautiful always, and then on ocean floor, we're giving it too much credit. It's just gonna be dark and scary, and probably like that movie
Okay.
where sharks are smart and kill people.
But then you'd have that one guy with the little like.
With the light, I thought about him too.
No, and
loved
also like I feel like in space at least I'd die like pretty quick if something went
Oh,
wrong.
asphyxiate, yeah.
Yeah, but
And
like.
then you'd have to drown.
But yeah, every
Your
movie
head
where
just
they're
explodes.
underwater, it's like there's like some guy that happens to be like an amazing diver. Like I can hold my breath for like 20 seconds. Like I'm dead. I'm dead in water. I'd rather just be
Well,
like,
Wait,
it's
Susan, I
beautiful.
think, isn't it pressure?
And
that
if
your
you're
head
on
would
the
just go-
ocean floor, then you're dealing with the pressure of the entire ocean. So it would have to be pressurized either way.
Yeah. So what'd you say?
I would say moon base, and it's
Okay.
not because I think it's beautiful, like Phil said. I'm weighing the death options of both, and I approach everything from a how scared will I be perspective.
Yep.
Moon base is very scary because aliens.
Naturally.
Yeah, and it'd be scary to be out there by yourself, but I assume there'd be other people out there. I'm kind of
Wait, did I
envisioning
just
a Wally.
nod? Did I just nod to aliens? Holy shit, I'm so tired.
I was gonna say, I know you're not gonna agree with me on that.
Hell
You're just
yeah.
like, I'm too tired to go with this. No, I know that's to many people might seem like an irrational thing to be scared of, but I'm scared.
Aliens.
Many fears are irrational, as is
Aliens.
this.
Gotta watch
And
out for space AIDS.
Space AIDS.
It's about
oh my
5
God.
times worse than
Space
regular AIDS.
Taking over dozens of people. Space AIDS.
wow, wow.
That's exactly what it is. Space AIDS.
All
I was
right.
gonna ask if there was also Space AZT, but that's because I just watched Dallas Buyers Club.
There you go.
That's where I'm living.
I saw such a really interesting article. I think it was on Salon where they were angry at McConaughey and Leto for not talking about AIDS in their speech and kind of just making like happy time fun jokes.
I feel like it's kind of, I mean, I guess, but I also feel like it's like, I don't know, I feel like that guy did his job already.
Yeah,
by
they're
doing that movie.
they and I also see it as this is they're being given an award for their acting.
Yeah.
They were not the writers of the film.
Yeah.
They were not the producers of the film who would deal with the subject matter in the inherent creative process.
Yeah.
Now, yes, the actors will deal with that as they get their script, but I don't know. I feel like if the award is specifically for the craft of acting, that doesn't necessitate.
I
that
also
you
feel like
talk about
it's
the subject matter of
theirs.
the
It's
film.
like that's his 30 seconds, and it is crazy to me because like 9 times out of 10, you see people and they actually have serious like there's like their entire Jennifer Lawrence speech where she was talking about mental health, and she said some incredibly deep, wonderful stuff that she'd done her research on, but she had an hour to talk about it. And now I love that, but of course, well, it's like when she gets her award, like. maybe let her have her moment and shine like that, and then like give her credit where credit is due. And it's that if it was like every single thing, how she's like, wow, and then we were running in tracksuits and it was fun, then like give her a little bit of guff about it. But every single time it came to like her having a thing, and that's what it's been with Matthew McConaughey. Like he's talked about AIDS and he's talked about all of that throughout the entire press of the movie severely. So in the 1 minute when he gets to thank his family, let him fucking thank his family.
That's and it's a weird thing because it's one of the topics I try and stay away from because I feel like I always find myself ignorant. No, I always find myself ignorant about one thing or another, and so like anytime like a story like a trans story shows up, I'm just like and walk away because no matter even when I try and be supportive, they're like I'm like
that's not what we're called now, and you're like I wasn't even trying.
I was just trying to say everyone should have love.
I love all of you. You love it's exactly that.
But I get it because there's so many misconceptions, so much like anger elsewhere.
The last thing you want to do is perpetuate that without knowing. So yeah,
for sure.
But I think both of them have actually done really good jobs of like the press throughout. You know, Jared Leto was talking about how he really felt like the role should have gone to an actual transgender person, and he was like it felt weird doing it, and he felt like it was disrespectful in a way, but then it enlightened him to the process and all of that. You're like, that's a really great way to talk about it. But when he gets his award, let him be played off thanking his mother. Like, I totally even get that person where it's like,
and I liked what you said also, Lee, about that they kind of did that job in doing the film. Like when you watch that film, I don't know if you guys both seen it?
I've seen it. Yeah.
When you watch that film, like you leave it with such a sense of being aware of everything that went on like in that time period.
It was like really, they've done their job.
Think about how scary that is, right? Like everyone's just having sex, and then one day it's like, guess what?
AIDS.
Like that's so terrifying.
Yeah.
What's our thing gonna be?
HPV.
It is HPV.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey, throat cancer.
Throat cancer.
It scares you. Don't lie.
It's not as severe as AIDS, but it is one of those things where it's in 1 out of every 2 people, and it's like
cancer. Cancer is severe.
Maybe we're just so scared of everything now that there isn't that.
You know what? It's probably
like,
going to be.
We have bird flu.
Aside from zombies or bird
sexy.
flu, it's gonna be some serious flu. It's gonna be a serious like flu where it's not like you can actually do anything to contract it. It's gonna be some serious thing, or it's gonna be SuperAIDS.
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 SuperAIDS, and it'll come from biological warfare.
There you go.
Dream big, everybody.
Everybody dies.
Moon-based ocean floor
Everybody
colonies starting
dies.
now.
Super herpes.
Oh, super herpes.
Essentially, it's just like chicken pox. It's just everywhere.
Herpes everywhere.
It's going to be some preventative thing that we thought we were doing is actually turning out to be really bad.
Super herpes exists. Everyone's in bubbles.
Yeah.
Everyone's like,
I'm okay with that.
Hugs.
I hope on the
bubbles.
moon base everybody's in bubbles. All right.
Oh, no. I need hugs.
All right, Courtney Madison on Reddit says, what movie scene never fails to make you cringe? Mine is definitely the shaving scene in Cabin Fever. That's awful.
Cringe?
I
Cringe? Yeah, I want to know in what way, like in like a...
This is in like a gross way was the example that this person gave.
I can't think of anything in particular, but I don't do well with vomit.
okay.
I don't do well with vomit at all. Oh, you know what scene? It's incredibly visceral. Is the scene where she in The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, where she takes back her power and takes a giant metal apparatus and
That's a heavy scene.
Kicks it into another man.
That's-
That is a real. That was one of those scenes where I was in the movie theater alone because I read all the books and I was like, I want to see this movie. I'm just gonna go. And then I was like in a leather jacket and I was like, I look like the girl that like because I didn't think
You're
about it.
trying to dress up like her.
And I was in a black hoodie and I had a leather jacket in my car. So I was
And
like,
you just
I'll
happened to
put
wear
a
your
leather
fake
jacket.
nose ring
I
that
was just
day.
I felt like such an asshole because I went to the movie alone and I was like, go to Dragon Tattoo. Like, rawr. But I was in
That's a
the
heavy
movie
scene.
alone wanting to see it. And it was great. I thought it was great. David Fincher did a great job with it. But like the entire movie theater went, like it was like everyone was like, like not a single, not a single person was like,
I mean,
everyone was just like, oh.
if it's in that general area, Hard Candy stands out. But
Yes.
12 Years a Slave, there's a scene where they hold for 2 minutes,
I
and
haven't
he's
seen
just
it
like,
yet.
I'm not gonna give it away, but he's just like, no, actually, it doesn't give away anything. He's a slave. You would expect
Yes.
this to happen in the
gets
movie.
whipped or something.
No. Well, the
there's-
whipping
the
happens,
whipping does
but there's a
happen.
scene where he gets lynched, right? And he's just there for a day, and everyone goes about their day. There's like kids playing. There's like people doing this stuff, and he's on his tiptoes trying not to die, and he's just like. and they hold for 2 minutes, and it's just like, oh.
It is one of those things. It's worse when you're just like, really happened.
But
and
they
like, you're
won't,
so
and they
used
don't
to,
cut away. They're just like this.
like, my boyfriend was literally like, he's like, wow, this is way different than Monty Python lynching. And I was like, yeah, because it is like, you know, like cartoon things where you're just like, oh, and they're like, hello, in stocks about, and you're just like, this is, oh my God, this is insane. It is. It's one of those things. There's other stuff too in that movie where you're literally just like, it's probably the family film of.
It is an amazing movie.
It's an incredible movie.
Also,
but I literally walked away and we were like, can we watch Bob's Burgers or Archer now?
Yeah.
I feel like every nominated film this year, for the most part, is so heavy that like because I wanted to go through all of the nominated films in a couple days and marathon them. I got through August Osage County and I was like, I need to watch a Disney film now.
I need to watch anything to it. It's like as a comedy. It says on TV, they're like, the wicked comedy of the season. And I literally was like,
what?
no, August Osage County, which it's like the most dysfunctional, like wonderfully acted, beautiful. It was a play, obviously. But Jesus, Mary, and Joseph, we walked away from it going like, August Osage County, that fun, quirky comedy of, oh my God, kill me. Just kill me now. Like,
no. Yeah, very depressing.
It's incredibly depressing. And they'd say, like, on TV, they're advertising, and like, dun, 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 dun,
Do you have a
dun,
cringeworthy?
dun, dun.
The shaving scene in Cabin Fever's a good one. That's a hard question for me because I purposely don't watch movies that I think will make me cringe. So I'm going to go with, and this is going to be so lame in comparison to both of yours because yours are serious.
It's Jafar.
Close. Gamork in The Neverending Story. The first one.
Oh, yeah.
Too old school for me. I don't remember.
Oh, you never saw the first Neverending Story?
No, I did. I just don't remember anything from my childhood.
The Big Wolf.
All right.
The Big Wolf from The Neverending Story. Gamork.
The Big Wolf.
When he talks to him at the end and then he jumps out of the wall, I still can't watch it.
She can't watch it.
I like that movie, so I'll watch up until that part and then I'll just
I'm the way with scary movies.
Kind of watch out the corner.
I block it all out. I block it all
What
out.
do you guys do when you don't want to see something? Do you just straight up watch it, or do you have like a blocking?
I straight up watch it.
It's plug my ears.
The whole point is for me to feel that thing, right?
No.
Yeah.
You guys, but you ever, like, there's like a certain amount of people in this office that do like those Reddit things where they're like, let's take the chance and let's see what happens.
No.
Meg does it all the time, and I'm literally just like, she's like, oh, I just watched someone die, and we're like, stop.
No, that's 50-50. That's
Yeah.
like, I, for some reason, don't have anything I necessarily need to do right now. Let me do that. The other thing is like a work of art. Hopefully, that's why you're watching it, and you're supposed to experience
work of art.
Oh, you know what? That movie for me at that age when did the first Hostel come out?
Oh, probably like 2003.
Yeah, I was like freaked. That movie specifically, I feel like, and other people probably, like, it scared me away from traveling. Like Lindsay had to be like, it's a stupid movie. Like, stuff happens. And I was like, all right.
I heard about that movie. I heard like a half a sentence pitch and said nope.
Yep.
And that never happened.
And I'm always
doing it.
and go for it. I'm always like, oh, nothing like that'll ever happen to me. And then cut to me in Italy, like with some like Italian guys that like not recognize the show, and they're like, Jaeger bombs. And then the next day, I'm like, what happened?
No,
you don't know.
No, I mean I know.
Did your butt hurt a little?
My body. Wait, no, my body hurt, not my butt.
Okay, important distinction.
Yeah, I heard a real quick yes and then a no.
Only a little.
I'm not behind you. Said actually, it's I'm not behind you too. One was
Oh no! I just it's all over. Cut the whole episode.
Grab him, everybody. Okay, if you could own a single prop from any film ever made, what would you choose?
Steve's not here for this question.
I know.
Steve's
Steve's the man for that one.
I would say Wolf of Wall Street, his Lambo before he broke it.
Oh shit!
Just old school ridiculousness.
You just want a car. That's actually a really solid idea to actually get something you could use. I was thinking like some stupid like, oh, you know that thing that they use for Zool and Ghostbusters. Like that's what I was
My
thinking.
head immediately went to Ghostbusters too, but I was
immediately went
like,
to
I want the
Ghostbusters.
full-on working proton pack. And I know the people at proton packs out there with lights and sounds that look pretty cool. They're still prop replicas. I'd like a working one.
Oh, working
so
one.
that
Well,
if there's
hold
a
on.
ghost in my
Prop
home,
from any film.
I can take care of that business.
I understand that. If I could, that's a smart thing to actually do something you can choose, but I would probably do something lame. Actually, mine would probably be a Muppet. Like Ryan Clark is
Really?
an actual Muppet. Like an
Steve has
actual-
one, doesn't he?
Yeah, but I want animal. I want like Jim Henson put up his tail, like literally just like I want animal, and just to have him in my home. But it would get really dark because I'd probably 100%
That's
start
very
having
cool.
conversations and be like,
That's not where I thought you were going with it.
If prop can also go into wardrobe, I want the curtain dress from Gone with the Wind.
oh, that makes sense too.
Oh yeah.
One last one. Alan says, would you be flattered or pissed if the adult entertainment industry made a SourceFed porn parody? I would love that. That'd be hilarious.
It'd be hilarious.
The porn stars better be hot. I think I'd be insulted if they were all like totally gnarly.
I don't know.
Well,
who
here's
would
the
be me,
thing.
though.
I found, unfortunately, one of those things where my face was
Rule
superimposed on a
Oh, yeah.
body. The thing I was upset about mainly was she did not have nearly enough junk in the trunk.
See, this is
Nearly
my
enough.
problem.
I
There's
was very upset. I was like, where is her tail? But secondly, horrible hair. Let's be honest.
well, that's why.
Like,
Wait, they just straight
I'm
up
gonna
did.
have bad
They
hair.
just straight up did just face, not like your whole head.
It was upsetting. It was upsetting because this woman had horrific. I was like, well, she doesn't deep condition. It was very upsetting. Not enough butt, and the hair was atrocious.
That's why I immediately went to which porn stars are they casting for
Yeah,
us,
you
because
can-
I've also seen atrocious
you
Rule
can
34
butter my
stuff.
face up all you want. Like I need to look like I haven't had a severe good father figure. That's fine. You can do that.
All right, so we have to come up with a plot for it because I think the plot for it is obviously it starts on a truth or dare.
Oh, see, you can say that's a solid idea. But I thought I was gonna actually start mid Benjamin Franklin time travel.
Oh no!
I like
think
that.
it's
That's
a
more
lot of-
fun.
That's
Different
the
things
end
that
of the
come-
trilogy.
Yeah.
Truth or
is-
Dare is more
is
realistic, but
Triple X?
BFTT.
Yeah.
Because you could
That's got some flavor.
a porn Steve in a Benjamin
All
Franklin.
right, that's
time
the only way
travel
I'll
outfit.
approve a third one is if it's Benjamin Franklin Time Traveler 3
porn parody.
X.
Yeah, I understand that.
Wow.
I totally understand that.
You know there's going to be so much BFTT 3X
and it's like some
stuff
girl
going
in
around
like a
now.
tiny little Abe outfit with like a tiny
Notice,
top hat.
notice that the
I
only
like that.
the only character or the actor that is the same as Steve.
Is
He's
Steve.
just like
Or Joe's just
The
keeps
Abe
coming in as
character-
Teddy Roosevelt and trying to make stuff happen.
The Abe character has to be transgendered.
You think so?
Yeah, oh
yeah.
yeah.
That only makes sense.
Oh,
I guess.
yeah.
That would only make sense because it is a real up in the air.
so okay. So behind the scenes, is there something happening between Benjamin Franklin and?
It's actually like a constant. It's a constant debate. I think they just love each other on a platonic level, and it's
bro
never
level?
been. It's never.
That's
been
what they
addressed.
want you to think.
It's never been addressed.
Come
it's
on.
like it's like those ones people. There actually hasn't been a really good sitcom lately that has had one of those like really great friendships, but are they in love with each other?
I feel
You
like
know?
New Girl tried to do that.
New Girl was good, and then I think they were like, Tumblr wants it. We need to get on Tumblr.
Hey guys, we're not doing so well on the ratings.
Well,
Can
and then
we-
and
No,
then
they're not. I thought they, were
weren't
killing
for
it on
2
the
seconds.
ratings.
They weren't like they were like me.
and now they got their Wayans brother back.
Yeah,
Because the better show got canceled.
The better, way better show.
Way better.
Way better. What
show
show
is
is
that?
that?
And you know what's so weird?
Happy endings.
It's like they fucking disbanded an NFL team, and they like their star players
Yeah.
just went like because the really funny gay guy from that show is now on Mindy Project.
It's crazy.
Which also might get canceled.
It's
like
such a weird. Yeah, it literally was like, we have these. Where can we put them? Yeah.
and they're great on their shows.
Yeah.
Like they were, I feel like they were the standouts. The woman that played Jane was really funny. I feel like Alicia Cuthbert was the weak link.
Yeah, she was. Casey
link.
Wilson is who you're thinking of, or do you think you're thinking about the blonde?
The one that was married to the Waynesboro.
Yeah, the
Damon
blonde.
Wayans
The
Jr.
blonde. Then yeah, she. And I
didn't
can't
watch
remember
that show
her,
at all.
remember her name. It's great. It was actually really phenomenal.
What was it
She
on?
has YouTube videos where like
Yeah, she's
there's like a stand-up
hilarious.
guy
and,
like.
and she also has like she carries around a tiny little Michael Fassbender
That's
that she
what it
talks
is.
to
That's
the
what it
entire
is.
time. She's hilarious. I can't remember her name at all, but she's hilarious.
It's main point. Why'd you ruin happy endings?
It was so good.
But I'm happy to see David Wayans Jr. doing stuff.
He's a really great guy. I
He's-
used to do stand up with him.
He brought
And
it
was
back
really
for the
great.
family.
He did. And because they're fucking rolling in it. What are you kidding
Yeah.
me? Those Wayans brothers are just rolling in
Well,
it.
he really needed a job.
And so the question to you is not going to be Moonbase or.
It's, who's your favorite Wayans brother?
Oh, I like that one.
Let's all be honest. Let's say ours at the
you know-
count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
David
Damon.
Wayans Jr.
Oh, I got Marlon.
No, actually, better question, and because it's gonna leave the guys and girls googling for a
porn
while.
parody.
Who should play each person? What porn star?
Oh, I like
'Cause
it.
I don't actually.
So much porn is being Googled right now.
Yeah, so much porn. Oh yeah. Oh, we're adding to the porn. It's like a drop in the giant bucket.
Yeah, those people weren't
of porn.
Googling porn before, but now.
Well, but maybe they were Googling porn, but not porn stars.
At the very least, you can show this video to your parents and be like, no, it was just because they said.
Research.
And stuff. But until next time you get grounded, my name's Philip DeFranco.
I'm Trisha Hirschberger.
Emily Newton.
Keep on porning.
Dibs on a pretty one.
That was such a weak outro.
Keep on porning.
Porning.
Do you want to? We feel like.
Should we do it again?
Keep
No.
on porning. Keep on porning.
Ooh,
Dirty,
Lee Newton.
dirty, keep on porning.
Up high.
I was like, don't touch my hair.
I wasn't trying to.
Oh!
She did.
Liar.
No, it's just glitter.
Is it going?
Yeah.
Vegas!
Vegas!